What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. So, New York is in absolute panic mode right now. I wanted to talk to you guys, not a reprimand because I'm nobody's parent, but so many people in our chat, as much as I love you guys, I have to get something off of my chest. I'm not really comfortable with the rhetoric that people use, saying and knocking down Democrats. Democrats are our problem. Guys, that's intellectually lazy to say. I told you guys, I'm going to speak my mind and I'm going to speak the truth at all times. Now, our issue is globalism. Our issue is anyone who puts the needs of themselves or puts the needs of the world above the needs of the United States. I don't care if they are Democrat. I don't care if they're Republican. Those two, there's no difference between the two. There are people who love our country and people who don't. And so if you're constantly looking at the Democrats like we've been doing for many, many years, we're getting robbed by the Republicans. And sometimes the devil you know is much better than the devil you don't. Anyway, but the New York City is absolutely losing it right now because after that, the Trump verdict that came down and essentially them robbing Trump of almost $500 million, businesses are starting to look around and they're starting to look for places to move. Today, Kathy Hochul cut her, the governor of New York, cut her trip short and decided she needed to address. And she said people have nothing to worry about except for the fact that people have eyes. New York decimated businesses with their draconian measures during COVID. People were finally able to come back and try to scrape their lives back together. And now they see the way Trump is being dealt with. Whether you like Trump as a president or not, Trump was respected as a businessman. And if they can do that to him and decide, we're going to go back and look at something you did years ago, and as a investor or as a real estate mogul, if we're going to look into your stuff, and if you have ever done anything procedurally wrong, we're going to try to shut down your business. That's a scary thing for anyone who's working to build a company, to build a brand, to know that the state that you are in can at any point decide they're going to come in and they're going to shut it down. So, you know what? People are saying, I'm out. I'm not going to be here. We've already seen individuals and families deciding they're going to leave New York, but now we're seeing major companies, for whatever reason, they're still there, but they have options. There's places like Tennessee, here where I'm at. There's places like Texas, where I'm from. There's places like Florida. There's places like, you name it. Anywhere's better than New York except for California. But people are deciding that they don't want to be someplace where at any point they can be shut down just because they think the wrong way. And it's awesome to see all of these businesses and all of these business owners who really and truly are not Trump supporters, that never have said they're Trump supporters, who are actually mostly Democrat, who have said, you know what, we stand with Donald Trump on this. I want to address one last thing also and kind of talk about, I saw a lot of comments that said, well, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Trump's going to win this thing in appeals. That's not the way that this works. The way that this works is Donald Trump, yes, he's going to try to go to appeal. At this point, Donald Trump might not even be able to afford to go to appeal. He has to put up a bond, a bond, an appeals bond. He has to put that together, which means that Donald Trump would have to find $355 million worth of unmortgaged equities and put that up for some kind of a collateral in order to even take this thing to appeals. That money has to be put to the side. Plus, you can't forget, E. Jean Carroll has got him on the hook for $88 million in addition to that. So almost $500 million for appeals that he's going to have to put up in some form of bond. He's having a really tough time to find a company or a corporation or anyone who's willing to put that type of cheese on the table. And so that's the reason why we've got to do what we can, pray for him, whatever we can do to support our president. He's done enough for us. At this point, it's time for us to stand up for him. Comment below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Be blessed.